Now that we have covered all the functions of the self-service portal, it is time to learn how to apply for benefits through the SSP. This demonstration will be a health coverage only application, but it will show the basic elements of the online application process. There are multiple ways to apply for assistance, so let's get started. All three of the ways to apply will require the client to navigate to the apply.mt.gov webpage. From this webpage, the user will click Apply Now. Upon doing so, the client is routed to a screen where they will be asked if they would like to start a new application or log in to keep working on an already started application. Clicking the Apply Now button is the first way. Now let's explore our second way of applying. From the apply.mt.gov webpage, the client will click on the Apply for Assistance tab on the right side of the screen. The user is routed to the same screen as before. Our third and final way is somewhat similar to the previous two. From the apply.mt.gov webpage, the client will click on the Sign In/Create an Account option. Log in with ePass Montana, proceed to enter their username and password, Once they are logged in, they will have to accept the confidentiality agreement. They are now logged into their SSP homepage and can click the Apply for Assistance link at the top. Now that I have shown all the options to start an application, let's walk through the process of filling out the online application. Assuming we already clicked on the Apply for Assistance link at the top, or the third method discussed, we are routed to the Apply for Assistance page. We can scroll to the bottom and click Next. The first screen to start the application asks who we are applying for. In this case, I am applying for myself, so I click Self and then Next. We are now asked what programs we are applying for. In this situation, we are applying for health coverage only, so I click Health Coverage and 3 more questions pop up. Clients will check any boxes that are applicable to them. For this demonstration, none of these apply, so we can hit Next. Once we have selected our program or programs, we are routed to an informational page. This page outlines the benefits for each given program. In this situation, it is health coverage only. After clients review this page, they can proceed by hitting Next. We are now on the About You screen. This screen requires the client to fill out their first name, last name, what county they live in, street address, city, state, and zip code. Not all boxes are required. As you can see, I have also filled out the gender and date of birth. Required fields are marked by the red asterisk. Once all required fields are filled out, users can click Next. The Household Members Summary screen is simply just a summary of the information previously submitted by the user. As you will see throughout this demonstration, summary screens will pop up periodically to ensure accuracy by the user. If everything looks correct on this page, users can click Next. The People in Your Home screen wants general information about household members. In this situation, we have a one-person household, so we will only be updating information already provided on the primary individual. First name, last name, gender, date of birth, and program selection are pre-populated from the About You screen. The citizenship, ethnicity, race, and veteran information sections are optional. People in your home, however, is not. Once all required information is updated, click Next. Now we are on the tax information page. As an aside, if you look in the top right corner, you can see there is a bar, and under the bar it says 21% complete. This bar will be there throughout the entire application process, letting the user know how close they are to completion. The 3 questions on the tax information page are simple yes or no answers. All the field offices are looking for is will the client file a tax return next year, will they file jointly, and if they file, will they claim any dependents or will they be claimed as a dependent. Once this information is completed, the user can click Next. This screen wants to know if anyone is blind or disabled. We'll select no one in this example. It also wants to know if anyone in the household is currently enrolled in health coverage or is offered health coverage from a job. We will select No One again and hit Next. As I mentioned earlier, household member summary screens will pop up periodically throughout the application process. All users will have to do at these screens is review for completeness. Everything looks good for this application, so I can go ahead and click Next. At the Employment Income Verification screen, we will be prompted to answer 2 questions. The first question would like to know if anyone in the home is working or has reduced hours. We will select Chris for this example. The second question wants to know if anyone is self-employed. We will select No One for this example and hit Next. Because we reported that Chris is working on the previous screen, we now have to update all pertinent information for Chris's job. Employer name and employment type are the only required fields. I updated those and also entered in his hourly pay. Chris does not receive tips, bonus, or commission at his job, so we don't need to worry about that. We can now hit Next. We have arrived at another summary screen. If you look in the top right corner, you will notice that we are 64% complete. This summary screen has popped up so the user can review the reported jobs and make changes if necessary. Everything looks good in this situation, so we will proceed to the next screen. We are now at the Money from Other Sources screen. This screen wants to know if Chris receives alimony, Social Security, or any other types of income. For this example, we are going to say Chris does not receive any money from other sources and hit Next. We have hit another summary screen. Users will review the screen for accuracy. Because we don't need to make any changes for this example, we can hit Next. Now we need to input all of Chris's other bills. For this example, Chris does not have any other bills, so we will select No One for all questions and hit Next. We are now 95% complete. One of our final screens is the school enrollment screen. Chris's enrollment status for this demonstration will be not in school, and then we click Next. From this screen, the user can designate an authorized representative for their account. If users are interested in having an authorized rep, they will just need to answer the questions accordingly. For this demonstration, we will not be assigning an authorized rep for Chris. Hit Next. This is the final summary screen. If something needs corrected, users would do so now. Everything looks good for our demonstration and we can proceed. The last and final screen before the application is submitted is the signing of your application screen. Clients will need to read through the responsibilities, rights, and penalties section. Clients are required to fill out the voter registration section as well as the electronic signature section. At the bottom of the electronic signature section, there is an important box that if it is checked, it will link the client's application to their SSP account. Once all required fields are filled out, the user can hit Submit. After hitting Submit, users should be routed to the Congratulations screen. From here, users can take a survey to give feedback. They can print their application number and application, and they can also upload documents. Congratulations! You have now completed Part 2 of the Self-Service Portal functionality. At this point, you should feel comfortable applying for assistance and using all functions associated with the SSP. Thank you for your time.